Well, she might have to make a slight change because only 22 players are training out here in Zurich today out of the 23-player squad. That is because Jess Park, who came on as a substitute against Wales to make her major tournament debut, she's back at the team hotel after suffering from a migraine. So no Jess Park today. And obviously, she played a big part in that second half against Wales, so it'd be interesting to see whether she's available for tomorrow. But everything else, I suppose, is what will Sarina Wiegman do against Sweden? England have been talking up the threat of Sweden, how physical they are, how much they're expecting a battle in the air, how they're expecting it to be a test of strength at time. Does that mean potentially she will make changes? I'd be very surprised if she does, to be brutally honest, because England are onto a winning thing right now after that difficult start to the tournament against France. It was interesting watching the beginning of the training session while the players were in a huddle. Before that, Sarina Wiegman pulled her captain Leah Williamson to the side and they had a long chat to start. And you've got to think that Leah Williamson's role in this game is going to be absolutely huge because Sweden have looked exceptionally impressive in the tournament so far, scoring 4 goals against one of the most fancied teams in the tournament in Germany. And Leah Williamson, as we've been hearing from the last few days, knows so many of these Swedish players. Obviously, Lena Hurtig, Amanda Ilsted were her teammates at Arsenal. They were on the bench when they won the Champions League back in May, but also she's coming up head-to-head against Stina Blackstenius, the Arsenal striker who's in such good form, both for club and for country as well. Leah Williamson's been talking up how she's looking forward to facing her and how Blackstenius is one of the most underappreciated forwards in this tournament. So it's going to be a difficult game for England's defenders. It's going to be a difficult game for England's attackers as well, because only one team has kept 2 clean sheets at this tournament so far, and that is Sweden. So it's the world number 5 against the world number 6. It's 2 teams that know each other so well. So England will be prepping hard for this game because, like I said, they're expecting a really physical battle. So they're expecting arguably their toughest test of the tournament so far.
Anton, who are we going to hear from later in the England camp?
Yeah, we are going to be chatting to Lucy Bronze a little bit later on, England's most experienced player. Obviously, she's been going to major tournaments for the last decade. But obviously, you know, England players admit they were in a bit of a different position going at the start of this group stage, potentially facing elimination. They're not used to that. One player that is used to that is Lucy Bronze. She's been the experienced head in the changing room. She was the one that sort of got the players together after the defeat to France and said, hang on a minute, don't worry, 10 years ago at the World Cup, we also started with a defeat to France and we made it all the way through to the semi-finals. So let's not say our tournament's over yet. She's been leaned upon by so many members of this team, including Lauren James, that you can see at the front of shot there. Those two very close. And I know that those two, that Lucy Bronze and Lauren James have been having lots of chats about how to get through a major tournament because there's been a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes on Lauren James as well, for obvious reasons, because there are a few players as talented as her. So, yeah, we will be hearing from England's most experienced player, Lucy Bronze, a little bit later on.